ginger, onion, and things that I don't know what's inside. A lot of cream and this like layer of like caramelized big. Chinatown! Supposed to go to Song Wat, but they couldn't turn into the street, so we have to walk. And it's very lively and full of like posting and stuff because Chinese New Year is coming up, so everything is like red and dong dong changish.
Here are some sights and sounds of Chinatown as we walk to Local Boys Coffee at Song Wat. They have one at Thong Lo as well, if I'm not wrong. This is actually my first time going to Local Boys Coffee. My go-to in Song Wat is Song Wat Coffee Roasters, but I've been there so many times and I've shown you guys so many times. I decided to step out of my personal comfort zone and also take this opportunity to show you guys something new. So yes, let's go!
It's got this drink called basically what's inside is milk, a bit of coffee, ice cream, and milk with straws.
We didn't exactly get coffee. We got this ice cream with coffee concoction and it was really good. But just note that the seating is pretty limited, but there are many picturesque spots if you guys are into taking Insta photos. And yeah, let's head on to our next spot.
There's a ban mei place here. It's called Souvenir.
Love me, trust me, for me.
Okay, Poutine not in the mood for Viet food, so we're gonna have some beef noodles. I forgot what the place is called, but it's like Rong, Klan, something like that, something along those lines. We already went for coffee, so we're not gonna go. Just gonna show you guys. Yeah, SCR. Gonna have beef noodles for lunch. This place used to not be air conditioned, but now it's air conditioned.
Number 2.
Okay, our seat was not ready yet and they didn't have a proper queuing system, so we had to stay nearby. So what does this mean? It means it's time for fit check. Okay, we finally got a seat, and in case you guys are overwhelmed and are not sure what to order, they actually have a few different varieties of noodles to choose from. What people usually get is the beef set. There is a standard one and something like an upsized. You can choose from 3 different types of noodles: rice stick noodles, yellow noodles, and rice vermicelli. I think the standard to go for is the rice stick noodles, which is what I had here. And if you can see this portion here, right, this is actually what the standard size looks like. So especially if you're gonna explore Song Wat and eat from multiple places, I would think that this is really enough for one person. In fact, I think it's too much. My personal suggestion is to add a little bit of prick pon, which is the chili flakes, into the soup. Just add a little bit first and adjust the spiciness to your preference, because the beef broth is actually quite heavy, so I feel like the chili actually cuts through a little bit of that gelatinous. What I particularly like about this beef noodle store as compared to others is that the broth is a bit more savoury as compared to the ones that you find outside, which is a bit sweeter, and the meat is super tender. Okay, we are done with our food. And further down the road, there's actually a few souvenir stores. And these souvenir stores are not the same as the ones you see in MBK. I feel like it's more curated. The things are a bit more unique. Although it is on the slightly pricier side as compared to the general souvenirs you'll see in MBK, but super cute. It makes for such amazing gifts. I particularly like this Muay Thai souvenir, and these bags are so cute as well. They're made from the rice sack material, and this bag is so adorable. But just letting you guys know, it is cheaper at Siam Centre, so if you guys want to buy it, go to Siam Centre to buy it instead. The next place that we went to is this place called FV on Google Maps. They actually sell traditional Thai snacks, and I think the selection has sweet and savory snacks, and honestly, the menu is quite unique. It's not like the usual Thai snacks that you will find in tourist areas. The ambiance is also really nice. It gives off a bit of like an artsy vibe plus a bit of like vintage old shophouse vibes. And it's generally a bit quiet and relaxing. So after a long day exploring and eating at Song Wat, you guys can come here, get a drink or two, and also some kanoms.
It's a very strong ginger taste. How's this? I'll see. There's some shrimp, ginger, onion, and things that I don't know what's inside. But yeah, can taste the ginger. And peanuts, I think. Hello.
Anyway, if you guys ever order this dish, beware of the chilies that they have there. If you can see, there's some tiny little green chilies, right? They are extremely spicy. They look very unassuming, but let me tell you, they are spicy. I underestimated this chili. Took a big bite of it, and it's so I'm trying to eat anything just to go over the headness.
It's the bao. But we're not gonna have bao today because I'm very full. But usually I come to this.
Okay, commercial break because we got a celebrity sighting. This is Chantawit. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it. The last stop of the day is Bad Poutine. Is that how you pronounce it? Poutine,ใช่ไหม? Anyway, I know this is not Thai food, but that's the beauty of Song Wat. You find so many different things here. There's like Thai food, Chinese food, you know, like traditional Thai desserts, Western food, and I heard there's like great matcha here as well. And of course, the coffee scene here is good too.
Last stop before Siam is to have dessert. Bye.
The last stop is Ba Hao Tian Mi, and I realized only now as I'm editing that Ba Hao, because the unit number is 8. They do have multiple stores around Bangkok, but this I think is the original one in Chinatown. I initially wanted to get the banoffee one, but I saw this Kwaychap and it looked quite nice. I wasn't really feeling something too sweet, and I think a little bit of like bitterness from coffee would be very nice. There's this caramelized layer on top, and then right below, the pudding is actually not coffee. I believe it is Thai tea pudding. There's a mix of the crunchy texture from the caramel, the soft and fluffy texture from the cream, and then of course the tofu is just silky and so decadent. I'm usually not a fan of sweet stuff, but it's just nice and I really liked it. I definitely recommend you guys get this. And one last fit check before I go. Thanks for watching, guys. Jagan Tokon!